Oh my god, I just want to play a game.
Then play game.
What?
Then play game.
Nothing's... I'm having issues. The last two guys have strung me along and never ended up playing. I got so annoyed. Now finally got someone sitting down and we're having issues connecting to the server.
Do you need this more, love?
Do I need it? What?
Probably keep it.
What's that? Yeah, I might as well hold on to it.
I might move all of our clothes out of here into the other room. Or, do you want this? Would you wear that?
Probably not. Seems a little old.
It looks a little small.
Trying to see if the Sentinel has anything or who's doing what.
Do you like this shirt anymore?
One's not bad, really. I think it's always been too big. Back when I just wore big dress
Oh,
shirts.
not too big anymore.
seems like so just a big nice coat. I don't know.
It is a nice coat.
Hold on to it for something at some point. Terrible reason to hold on to something, but
What?
it's not a very good reasoning for holding on to something.
All right, Coach. Coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports brings us to Southern California and Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and our home team. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
On the double.
56. Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
Big grip. Big grip.
On first down, bump. And this complete to Thomas Duarte. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
2nd and 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Bump. And it's complete. Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Throwing on first down. Bump. He completes it to Henry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Got it.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. From the gun, Buck, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Hey, Delta.
31's the mark. Watch the road.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Here we go. Back. Waiting.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Hey, empty.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Wentz now on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Wentz on target there to Jeffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. On first down, it's Bird. And the tackle there will go to Charles Harris.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I kind of do.
Switch it.
Pretty gross.
Switch it. Tyson. Sunday.
From the 31, Wentz. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll run on first down. Bird, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Wentz. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Bump. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 23 yards the pickup there.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Break.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Spot. You draw Corker.
No.
Say go.
On 1st and 10. Bump. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Is there a reason like you wanted your cut-down shirts down here?
No, I probably put them down here in the summer last year. I just never brought them up. That's what I would guess.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Here we go, D.
To throw again. Bump. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Bunk. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling the defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7.
50 seconds to Mike.
Hey, wahoo!
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Jerry Tillery able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
29-yard line.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 60 or.
Here we go.
Shoot.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Buck toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
The Chargers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Ready?
From the gun. Buck. Open man, it's Allen. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Watch the curve.
On 3rd and 2, bump. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and
Hey,
find
Dad,
something.
and Mario and Alfie have fans in 70-20.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was
No, I
that?
didn't. He did it. I didn't.
It's a game of luck. Yeah, I believe it might have happened.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
It's possible.
Position,
It's unlikely, but it's
15
possible.
Inside the 5, superb. On first down, it's Bird, and an alley to run. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. From midfield, here's Wentz. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
I've gained weight.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
This is my league game, mister.
To the outside, trying to get to the perimeter,
Can't let you jump into this one.
Room there, but there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally,
Daddy.
Yeah.
creases tend to develop as the
Is
game
that
moves on,
real
and they can run it
Buck?
back
His
inside
name's
later.
Buck.
From the 22,
Is
here's
that,
2nd and
is
8.
that a
Here's
where's
2nd
Cole?
and 8.
Where's Cole? Dad, where's Cole?
And his throw is incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're
He's not
definitely
a
on different
hero. He's a
wavelengths.
hero.
But I
Got
also
him.
don't advocate waiting
got
that
him?
long.
You
Next
got this.
series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together,
He's not a
guys. Let's get this
hero.
thing moving.
He's not a
So a
hero.
failure to connect
Dad,
on 2nd
what?
down. That leaves him
What
staring
color
up
are
here
you?
at a 3rd and
W.
8.
White.
Huh? You're Eagles.
Yep, I'm Eagles.
Where's Cole? Where's Cole? It's Cole not on your team.
Nope.
Operating from the gun. Bump. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And up to the
Back up.
35 before they're able to knock him
Cole
down.
on your team.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know
How
that
come
they
I'm
have
not
planned
in
for
it?
this and
I
worked hard
wanted
to
to
make it
play.
happen.
Back to throw. Bump. They'll get this to his running back. It's Justin Jackson.
Stop.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football, But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw. Bump. And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Desmond King making the tackle. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot and try and get it outside. The defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
What happened? Remember your Luigi's leg broke when Mama...
Throwing on second down. Wentz going for Metcalf on the... wide open, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf, 94 yards. As his guys on the board first here tonight.
6-0.
The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they
Did you win again? Did you get it again?
But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
How are you, Jack?
Nope.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Hey, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there.
His mushroom.
Okay.
I mean, his mustache.
Pull your pants up.
Okay.
The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball when the pitcher...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will take over possession of the football at the 42-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when the pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Dad, does this look like the Mario 1 and Mario? Does it look like the real Mario 1?
Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. It's a 14-yard pickup.
Dad,
It'll still be second down.
there's summer weight on
They
it.
read man defense
Mama,
and went to the
Dad,
out
there's
route, and what you
summer
have to do
tan
in that
on
one
it
as a receiver's got to make sure he works the
the
defender.
guys who
towards the middle of the
made
field
it
to
this
give yourself
Mario
space to
painted.
cut to the outside, and have that
They
ball delivered
forgot
with
to
good timing, and they got it
paint
done.
that part of it.
Let's go, D. Big series. Hey, exit.
Also, they don't have to
57
paint inside the head.
57 Mike.
On second down, it's Bird, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This is the lightning.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he missed it.
We talked about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, so that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
But most of them. Most of them.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now Wentz on 3rd down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 24 yards. Wentz now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Wentz going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Easton Stick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here. But I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They go play action here on first down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bump. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, but now it's third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Going deep here for Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
What is loud?
Whoa. No, thank you.
No, that is not loud. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's not even close.
Nice.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
He's another truck loaded with cars. I need all these. Well, tell me, I'm a Wonder Mario stuff. Wonder Mario game.
Here's Ryan Quigley now as he'll come on for his fifth kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go four verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Stick looks to throw.
Nice guy.
And he's going to be sacked.
Nobody.
They sack him back
Look
right
it.
at the midfield
You're winning,
stripe.
Dad.
Ochena Nwosu.
They
He's
got
the one to get
zero.
him, and that is sack number 7
doing
for
okay,
him on
huh?
the year.
The Eagles are doing really good.
After the sack,
Those
it's
should
second
I
and
do?
19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
No, don't touch that.
They're going to go play action now with Stick. And he's going to go down again. Everson Griffin make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him.
Remember in Paper Mario,
Here's Stick,
I'm
third and
a
long.
one of the
Under
characters.
pressure
They're
again,
like,
and down he goes again.
That was
Ochena
not nice.
Nwosu make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
that was
They
not
need to
nice.
stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third
Yeah.
quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the
That guy
lockers with that
won the
2,
league, the
3
guy
score
with-
deficit, you're right. You need that stop,
But-
get the football
but
back,
we
and they've
can
done
get
just
more.
that.
Series to series, play to play.
Dad, but we can get more.
And this will be
Did you
down
get
by a
it?
member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
No.
This was on the ground.
The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Throwing again. Bump. That's caught by Jackson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mike 54.
Off play action. Bump. Blitz coming, and down he goes. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons.
Not right
The
now,
key
I don't
for
think.
this guy is
It's incomplete. Wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Throwing on third and long. Bunt. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left. Roll.